Hi guys, so it's Monday afternoon and I had a couple of hours before my next client, so I thought I'd whip up a batch of my new popular fruity oatmeal cookies. Originally I got the recipe from a pregnancy book for me, for nutrition and for a really good snack to have. So I've sort of been experimenting with some recipes for some dinners, and this is a snack. Now it doesn't just have to be for a pregnant woman, it can be for anyone. It's got some really good ingredients in it, and just because it's a cookie doesn't mean it has to be bad, okay? So a lot of the store-bought cookies, if you have a look on the ingredients panel, there's a lot of trans fats and sugars in it, okay, a lot of hidden nasties, and that's why they're so addictive. However, these cookies are just as addictive and are much healthier for you, okay? So they've got some iron in them, they've got fibre, they've got carbs, so this is a really good cookie you can have before a workout or after. They've got lots of nuts in them. So basically, I'll tell you what I'm doing. So I've got half a cup of orange juice in my saucepan here, and I've got 8 dates in there. It does call for 10, but these are pretty big and plump and juicy, so I've got 8 in there. So I made sure I pipped them and put them in. They go in there for 10 minutes. Then I'm going to put them in my food processor and blend them up, so it's going to make a really loud noise in a sec. But just before I go on, in my bowl here, I've got 1.5 cups of oats, whole grain oats, half a cup of mixed nuts. I've just used pecans and walnuts, and you just make sure they're I've sort of quartered them. And then I've got, it does call for raisins. It calls for about 3/4 of a cup of raisins, but I didn't have any in the house today, so I've just put cranberries in. And I definitely didn't have 3/4 of a cup, so not as much dried fruit in it this time, which is fine. I put a bit more more nuts in it, and then I added flaxseed, which doesn't call for flaxseed, but I put in a tablespoon of flaxseed, a tablespoon of coconut oil, and then I put in a little bit of vanilla essence. That was just what I added. So I sort of adapted the recipe a bit, put a few other things in. I'm going to fold in a couple of whipped up eggs. It does call for egg whites in this one, but I don't see any problem with having a whole egg. So I'm just going to pour this mixture into the blender now. And I'm just going to blend it. So let's do that now. So with the orange juice, you want to try and get one with the least amount of sugar. If you have your own oranges, even better. I didn't think of that. I'll think of that next time. Okay. So I've got my blended mix. I'm going to put that in there. So with these cookies, when you do actually form them into the cookie, you don't need to make them big. Like honestly, I have one, and that's filling enough for me. They're a good substitute. So if you have a muesli bar usually, or you know, an afternoon, something in the afternoon like sugary that you crave, this is a really good substitute to have with a cup of tea or your coffee. I love one of these with my cup of tea. Just put the rest of it. Oops. Alright. So I kind of get hooked on recipes, and I go through phases of just making that. So this is my current phase. So then I'm going to fold in the eggs, like so, and then give it a mix. So at the moment I'm 24 weeks pregnant, and I'm just starting to now feel tired in the afternoon. I'm okay in the morning, but then comes sort of 3 o'clock, I'm getting a tiredness I've never experienced before. So I'm just trying to really look at my nutrition, making sure I'm eating all the right stuff. Alright, so that's all nice and mixed in. It's definitely a bit more liquidy than usual, so I might actually add a little bit more oats just to make it a little bit more compact. Then I'm going to put them into, I'm just going to roll them into cookie shapes and put them on the tray and bake them. Now you bake them for 12 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now, and then I'll show you the finishing result. And yeah, they already smell beautiful. So I'll show you the finishing result, and also if you do want the recipe, I'm going to post it just underneath this box so you can have a go yourselves. So I'll see you soon, and I'll show you the finished result. Hi guys, so I've finished my cookies. I think I baked them a little bit too long, but that just means they'll be crispy and yummy on the outside and a little bit more gooey on the inside. So this is my cookies, and they smell absolutely delicious. So I'm going to have one now with my cup of tea. So yeah, so for the recipe, just go to my blog on purefitnessmanly.com.au, and I'll put the link underneath this. And yeah, good luck with that, and I hope you enjoy them. I'll see you soon.